Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23. Joining me for Choices of Stories You Play, Rules of Engagement, Book 1, Chapter 11, Under Fire. Now playing as Jess. You're working Anton Pierce's formal company dinner when you see spoiled brat, Claire Pierce. Oh, hello again, Jess. Claire nudges the man next to her. Uncle Anton, oh my gosh, look, it's my favorite server. Well, second favorite. Claire winks at Carter, who suddenly becomes fascinated with inspecting a butter bowl. You're acquainted with a waitress? Just this one. You wouldn't believe what she did at my birthday party. Listen, Miss Pierce, I'm real sorry. This waitress made my birthday the absolute best ever. Wait, what? In fact, you did such a great job that I'm sure you'd love to impress my uncle here with your expert knowledge of wine. Ah, your fellow enophile? Uh, yes, maybe, depending on what that is. A Pinot Noir, aged in stainless steel barrels since '96. Would you recommend it? This one's tough. Of course, this wine is award-winning, has oaky aromas that evolve seductively. Now, remember he said steel barrel. Brings me back to the first day of the summer. One June, many years ago, my Nana took me and my siblings to a vineyard in Napa. We were kids and playing tag under the sun. My Nana let me have a sip from her glass. My first ever taste of wine. Although the Pinot Noir is locally to Rhone Valley, not California, it too tastes like cherry and raspberry. I find it takes me back to that memory, across 1,000 miles of ocean and 100,000 moments of time. You are a grape connoisseur. Ah, you're a poet. You seem like someone who would know to not underestimate a good Cremant de Liche, which are often overlooked in flavor of champagne. Anton Pierce calls Blake over to the table. Yes, sir. Congratulations on your excellent staff. It's been so hard to find someone of worthy caliber on this cruise, but Jess here is a diamond in the rough. Thank you, sir. We try our best. That's what I like about you, Blake. You know how important it is to keep us happy. If the rest of the evening goes this well, I'll definitely recommend you to my brother. I hear he's looking for a manager for one of his New York restaurants. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity, sir. That's because it is. Of course, if the night goes poorly and we don't have a good time, I'll complain to upper management about this horrible restaurant. Ha ha ha! I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I'll have the entire restaurant shut down. Just kidding again. Ha ha. Or am I? Well, if Blake gets in trouble, then we're both screwed. You should really consider telling your brother about Blake. Blake's the best. Oh, really? And how so? Blake is the best because he's organized, passionate, he's mean, he's passionate. He really cares about making sure this restaurant has quality food and the best service. He's tough on us, but that makes us better. When we need him, he's always there for us. The Pierce family does place a high priority on passion. That's why your family reunions are always so interesting. I'll see how this night plays out, but it's as much as your staff would vouch for you, Blake. You put in a good word for Blake. When the hell is the music gonna kick in? Am I taking crazy pills? Don't tell me you're buying this. Thank you for your input, Jess. Some of us should probably get back to work. Raises an eyebrow at you, and you hurriedly head back to the kitchen. There we go! Took you a minute. Throughout the night, you race back and forth between the dining room and the kitchen, balancing full platters, then dirty dishes. How's it going out there? It's gonna take more than overtime to pay to get me through this night. 12 courses? I've been drinking espresso non-stop, and it's really kicking in. Your hands are shaking. Not enough. Well, let me share some tricks of the trade. He takes out 2 energy drinks from the fridge. This is my trusted companion, Banshee Energy Drink. It's gotten me through some tough shifts. Tonight seems like a great time to break one open. What's in it? I don't know, the ingredients are all written in Japanese. The only thing you need to know is it tastes terrible, but it definitely won't let you sleep. Here, I always bring an extra one. Okay, here it goes. Cheers! Clink the energy drinks and take a swig. This tastes like a burning tire doused in sriracha. The pain is how you know it's not working. Both double over in laughter. Ahem. Am I interrupting something? Yes. You're not supposed to be back there behind, you know, the dining area, pretty much. Managed to stop laughing and look over to see Claire twirling her blonde hair with her finger. Claire, what are you doing back here? Well, I was gonna ask Carter about the wonderful menu, but it seems like you're having a moment. Surely Jess is so committed to her job that she has something to attend to elsewhere. You know what, Claire? Carter likes nice people. Carter will like you more if you leave me alone. Carter likes nice people. Of course, Jess. Because you were so nice to me on my birthday when you tried to throw cake at me. What's so funny about this drink anyway? Claire snatches the drink out of your hand. Look how let Claire drink it. You freeze and Claire takes a big gulp from the energy drink. Claire immediately breaks off coughing. You and Carter can't help but laugh. That's so gross! It tastes like a butt ate a trash can and threw it up. Are you crazy? How would you know a butt ate a trash can and what it tastes like? Where have you been hanging out? Why are all the servers back here? Jess, I need you out here! Yes, sir. You leave the two of them, Claire still clutching your drink. Blake pulls you aside as you exit the kitchen. Hey, I just want to say the dinner is going splendidly so far. You've really been hustling, and I wanted you to know that I've noticed. This means a lot to me, Jess. A good word from Pierce family can open doors. Thank you. Oh, of course, Blake. Alright, now stop standing there and get back to work. You can't help smiling as you resume your duties. You needed to call me out of the kitchen for that? An hour later. Phew. Glance at the clock and groan. Carter goes by you with a tray. How many more courses are there? I'm exhausted. 4 more. After oysters, we have fresh fruit and cheese, chocolate mousse, and the truffles, and dark chocolate platter. And then the coffee, cognac, and cordials. That's so much. I know. What can I say? Rally. He leaves and you glance at your energy drink that Claire left on the counter. He's right. Rally, you can do this, Jess. Grab the can of Banshee. You bend your nose and down the rest of it. Let's go. You carefully arrange a fruit and cheese platter and head back out. As you walk back into the dining room, you suddenly start to feel lightheaded. Your surroundings begin to blur and you stumble. Jess, are you okay? What? Yeah? Wait, watch out! The server rounds the corner with a platter of finished oyster shells, very close to where Anton Pierce is sitting. Ram into the... Dodge! Go on, dodge! You and the server narrowly zip past each other with your trays. Wow, that was like so close, dude. I have cheese. Jess? Oh my god, she's so clumsy. How embarrassing. Just as you recover your balance, you see another server up ahead pouring coffee for Claire. You hurl forward, unable to slow down. Run into the waiter, spill the coffee. Run into the waiter. You collide directly into the waiter, knocking his hand and spilling the coffee pot and its contents onto Claire's lap. Ah! It burns! The waiter quickly grabs some napkins, but the damage is done. Claire stands up and points her finger at you. Uncle! Punish her! Do something! Blake arrives on the scene. What's going on here? The old waitress has hurt my precious niece. You're lucky I'm not pressing charges yet. Indirectly hurt, yes. Did she aim for it? No. I want to deal with severely. Jess, explain yourself. You salute him with your free hand. Yes, sir! You blearily look over to see Claire grinning, a knowing glint in her eyes. Isn't it obvious? Jess, is that alcohol in your breath? What? You waver unsteadily. Alcohol? It's not my fault. At least you're comprehensible. Well, if it's not your fault, whose is it then? You look over at Claire, open your mouth, and then shut it. Can we do this somewhere not here? Good idea. In my office. Now. Now. You trudge inside Blake's office. He slides a cup of water over to you. Drink this. I need to go clean up the mess you made. Stay here. After he leaves, you obey and finish the cup. Rotating objects in the room gradually slow down. Blake returns. Blake, I don't... There was Banshee. I saw Claire? After the birthday fiasco with the same client? I thought you would begin to take this job more seriously. But even after your talk earlier and the scrutiny that the Pierce family put me under this evening, you continued your behavior, drinking on the job. Do you know what this tells me? No. It tells me that you don't care about this job and your responsibilities, about yourself. Wait, it wasn't me. Blurrily, you remember when you saw Claire in the kitchen holding the Banshee energy drink and how Carter seemed fine after drinking. I don't know how, but I swear, Claire's done something to this. She must have spiked my drink. Blake sighs. After your performance, I have to say I believe you. For the majority of the night, you served our guests well. And throughout your period of employment here, Nomad, you've exceeded my expectations. My expectations were admittedly quite low, but you taught me that I shouldn't underestimate you. However, there's just no evidence to support Claire spiked your drink. Unfortunately, I will have to put you on probation until I can clear up this mess with the Pierce family. What? Go back to your cabin. Sleep. Take a few days off, Jess. But how many is a few? When can I come back? I don't know. Go, Jess. Yes, sir. You slowly stand up, still tipsy, and leave the room. People who take advantage of others are... There's a level for them. In hell. Now playing Skate a few days later, you're resting in your cabin when you receive a video call from William. Where in the world are you now? I could ask you the same question. Well, we last visited Athens, and now I'm in my room. That I can see. Hold on, the connection is cutting out a little bit. Why don't you try relocating to the desk? When I had conference calls, reception seemed best there. How's this? Getting warmer. Okay, how about now? You gasp as you see William standing on the deck in front of you. Hey, you. William, you're really here. I'm not noticing right here. Look at this. So there's like beams of light. That is so cool. I was at first going, is that a rainbow? And then I'm like, no, it's beams. You both hang up the video chat. I promised I'd come back, didn't I? I'm a man of my word. I should kiss him. You're up to William, and he picks you up and spins you around, pressing his lips to yours. Welcome back. Believe me, I'm happy to be here. Couldn't miss out on having more adventures with you, now could I? Since we've reunited, I do believe a celebration is in order. Oh, do you have something in mind? Since you asked, you, me, and one night in Paris. That sounds wonderful. I know we can't exactly cruise down the Seine, but which is why we'll take my private jet instead. When are we going? Wouldn't it be crazy to leave tonight? Actually, I'm ready to go now. I'm always down for a spontaneous trip. Wonderful. I knew I could count on you. Well, at least give me a chance to get changed, and I'll be ready to go. Deal. He takes your hand and kisses it. I'll send a cab to pick you up at the port later, and take you to the airfield. Sound good? Sounds perfect. Thank you. See you tonight. As he leaves, you take out your phone and text your sisters. Emergency meeting, meet me in the boutique in 10. So we can buy an outfit, huh? Well, I gotta look really good for William. Oh, God. Shortly after, you're shopping in the cruise ship boutique with Nicole and Jess. I can't believe you get to go on a Paris getaway, Katie. I've been in my cabin all day prepping for my interview. I feel like my brain's going to explode. What about your adventure list from Nana? It's fun and productive. Yeah, weren't you supposed to, like, get a tattoo or something? Like, that's ever gonna happen? Well, actually, Nicole pulls her collar down to reveal the tattoo on her collarbone. Oh my God. I feel like my whole universe is turned upside down. Let me get another look. Jess pulls at Nicole's sweater, but Nicole swats her away. Excuse you? I'm trying to get one more thing done. Climbing to the top of a mountain. The cruise has a group going on a hike. I could probably get Audrey to go. Audrey? Who's that? She's this girl that I hang out with. She's helping out with my list. Honestly, I feel like the application and Nana's wishes are just taking away precious time from each other. I'm not sure what I should focus on. What's really important is finishing your adventure list. Nana wanted to help you get out of your comfort zone and try new things. Besides, when else do you think you're gonna actually get paid to go crazy? I think what Jess means is that you should make some memories this summer. You know, you're right. I'll think about it. Thanks, Katie. What about you, Jess? Who? Oh, wow. Look how pretty this romper is. I want to know. Have you hooked up with any hot guys? How's work going? Yeah. I was hoping you two wouldn't bring that up. I don't even think I can ever look at another energy drink again. Huh? I busted my butt in that place, dealing with spoiled brats, dishes, and fancy wine pairings, and Blake just completely went off on me. And the worst part is, for a while there, it seemed like he actually believed in me. He said all this stuff about passion and drive, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, who really takes me seriously anyway? Hey, don't talk about yourself like that. Forget it, you're right. I don't want to talk about me at all. We're here for Katie, and Katie's going to Paris! That's right. I guess landing in a private jet is one way to make an entrance. Yeah, this guy is definitely pulling out all the stops. William must really like you, but are you into him? Well, let's see how it goes. Let's just say don't wait up for me tonight. Ooh la la! Can I get you on record saying that? I love spending time with him, but we've been keeping it light and fun. Really? Then how did he react when you told him about you needing to get married by the end of the summer? I haven't told him that yet. What? I wish you had the luxury of time, Katie, but this isn't an endless summer, you know. Cue the name of the book that they were working on at the time. I didn't want to put too much pressure on him. Now that you've gotten to know each other more, I think it's time to be honest with him. Yeah, you have to tell him tonight. Which is exactly why you should give him something to remember. You need to be prepared for every type of fancy Paris adventure. Jess pulls an item off the rack, a dazzling blue dress that sparkles in the light. The full ball gown skirt swishes as Jess twirls around with it. I found it. I'm a genius. You'll look amazing. I bet William will love it. We'll just get the boutique to style your hair, and you'll be perfect. Huh. Remember this? God. Oh, it actually hurts to look at that. It actually hurts. It physically hurts me to look at that. Oh, that actually physically hurts. Ornate blue dress. That is very pretty. I mean, yeah, that definitely doesn't leave much mystery. But every time I look at that, God help me. Go, just go, move, run, for the love of God. So, what do you think? Wow, I can usually be quite... Okay, there's a new world. Loquacious, but just wow. Believe me, we're your sisters. We won't hesitate to tell you if you look terrible. That's our job, but you'll look great, sis. Thanks. Alright, guys, I'm off. I just got a message that the cab is here. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Are you kidding? Do everything she wouldn't do. How about I just see where the night takes us? Have fun! Just before sunset, you walk up the steps into the private jet. William's silhouette framed in the doorway. He offers you his hand to help you inside. His jaw drops when he sees you. You smile and do a twirl in the aisle as your dress flutters around you. That hair, though. No. It looks stunning. A complete vision. You take a seat by the window as the plane takes off into the sky. Thanks for joining me. How about we start the night off with some champagne? Last year I visited a region of Champagne when my company was investing in wineries. Took me a minute there. I was like, wait, what? Working hard or hardly working? I like to mix business and pleasure. I was only too happy to sample and bring back everything I could. I love a good, dry, brut champagne. William hands you a glass of champagne. Half the scrap I've never even heard of nor drank, and only heard of it because it was on television. Just saying. Here's going to France. And to a memorable night. Clink your glasses and drink. Your own private plane, huh? It must be very freeing. With my job, it's more of a necessity. I get called to fly off to do research assignments or meeting all the time. Oh, sure, sometimes it's glamorous, like when you're having breakfast in Milan and dinner in New York. but half the time it's also heading up to a freezing weather in Alaska when I'm only packed for New Mexico. With my own plane, at least I can keep some clothes for all occasions with me whenever I go. You know, some occasions don't require clothes. I prefer jetpacks. But this isn't so bad either. You joke, but I'm actually looking into jetpack technology. If you find any winners, keep me in mind. I'll consider it. So, have you been to Paris before? Paris? This is my first time visiting. I visited before. I used to live here. I have visited before, but I could visit endless times. Each time offers something new. It'll be magical, I promise. Paris is known as the city of love, after all, so maybe not too shabby for a second date. Speaking of which, I wanted to tell you... Wait! Look outside, Katie! Maybe now's not the right time, but I have to tell him tonight about needing to get married by the end of the summer. You press your face closer to the window as you see the brightly lit Eiffel Tower come into view. Oh, wow. What will happen with Jess and her inheritance now that the job is on the rocks? And what adventures will a date in Paris bring? Check out the next chapter to find out. I love it. So I got to thinking before I did this chapter, by the way. With all the YouTube issues and the those who are really loyal to this channel and watch my content, I do thank you. When it comes to Diamond Editions, I know, and I can be honest with myself, Rules of Engagement Book 1, or any of, really, of the Book 1s, besides maybe Endless Summer, is going to be things that are not going to be things people want to go back and look at, unless they're, you know... I thought because they were Diamond Editions, people would want to, but it's clearly not the case. Now, this is not... I'm going to cease Diamond Editions, don't get me wrong. Like I said originally about a week or so ago, before even the YouTube drama crept up on us all, that I just was kind of slow it down. I'm trying to differentiate the content, trying to add variety, things like that. So, with that being said, right now until things, especially on the Diamond Editions, get higher, and until things come up to where are optimal for the channel and optimal for making Diamond Editions viable, I think I'm just going to do one playthrough of each. So yeah. Originally my intent, and I was a big dreamer back then, was, oh, I'll go through once for William, and once for Leo, and once for Dean, and all this crap, and I was like, wow. And I thought about that about choices too, and, or not choices, freshmen, and it just... I hoped, especially with freshman books 1 and 2, giving it some time, letting people go back and things like that, it would go up. Unfortunately, it's kind of had the polar opposite, so I thought I'd just share it with you guys, get it off my chest. Like I said, I'm still going to be working on the content, but it's not going to be, you know, doing it all. And doing it all is something that I wanted to do, and it would have been a unique experience, even though there are people out there who... undoubtedly have already covered it, but it's just some, as the viewer said, that, you know, I do the voice acting, and I give a very unique experience to the choices atmosphere versus others who just click, 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 and some of them even go super fast to the point where it's not enjoyable. It's really not enjoyable. But I digress. So I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to always like, comment, and specifically share, get the videos out there, get the channel out there. It helps to build the community, also helps to build the views, you know. Also feel free to head down the description below. You can always follow me on social media, or if you want to support my content at all, be greatly appreciated. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.